The gym is therapy. The barbell is therapy. Why am I talking about this? Well, I came across this bizarre argument. People were fighting on Facebook, which is why I didn't bother commenting. I'm just going to make a video here for people. I'm going to tell you that the gym is therapy, and so is the barbell, and so is exercise. Let's look at the literature here, okay? There's plenty of research showing that exercise is helpful, and it improves people's symptoms when they're suffering from depression. It also helps in anxiety. There's actual scientific, peer-reviewed literature showing this. Why would that be? Well, I'm going to make it really simple for you. As far as we understand, okay, antidepressant medication works because it increases neurogenesis in the brain through BDNF. Now, we look at the research on exercise, and I'm sure you guys have come across this if you're into this kind of stuff. Exercise increases BDNF, which means it increases neurogenesis in the brain. Wait a minute, isn't that the same mechanism that antidepressants work by? Yes, it is. Ironic, right? Not so much, but whatever. The point being is that we know that exercise is beneficial for a number of reasons, besides just like your cardiovascular benefits and, sarcopenia, and, improving your blood glucose and all those other things like that. It's actually good for your brain. Exercise is good for your brain. And it helps people that are suffering from anxiety, people who are suffering from depression. They report that they feel better from exercise. Because why? Well, exercise is great. Dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, all these wonderful things get released. You feel better after you exercise, right? This is presuming you're not doing some stupid exercise where you're just making yourself feel trashed and destroyed. You could do that too. I mean, there's no reason why you have to go for a 30-mile run and be like crawling as you finish. But, exercise in general, right? Plenty of people are out there talking about how, 20 minutes of zone 2 cardio is really good for you. Not only is it good for your health, it's also good for your brain. There's research showing that exercise is actually preventative against things like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. Why? Because the BDNF stuff, right? Oh, wait, we're back to BDNF? Yes, we are. Because it's good for your brain. I don't know what to say here. I don't understand people who try to shit on this. And it's always fitness people that try to shit on this. It's always some guy who has like, well, I have my BS in exercise, and therefore my opinion matters more than anyone else, so fuck all the people that have their PhDs in neurobiology. Right. I think Andrew Huberman even had a researcher on his podcast talking about this. Exercise is really good for your brain. Like, it's not just good for like, well, it'll prevent cardiovascular disease and diabetes. It'll help you keep your weight down. Sure, those are all great other effects of exercise. It's also really good for your brain. It's good for mood. Helps with sleep even. Some people actually suffer from, various forms of sleep disorders, not just insomnia. There's like things like non-24 and all kinds of other weird sleep phase disorders out there. Apparently just putting in some regular exercise massively improves people's symptoms. There's studies showing this, so you don't have to take my word for it. In fact, don't take my word for it. Go read it yourself. There's research out there showing that exercise is beneficial in a number of conditions. Exercise is beneficial for cancer patients. Exercise is medicine. If we could put this shit in a pill, it would be a prescription that everybody would be given. Like, exercise is really healthy for you. It's good for your mood. It's good for your mental well-being. It's good for your blood glucose. It's good for your heart. Like, list goes on forever. So this argument, I can't believe people are having this argument at all. I just, no, you're wrong. Exercise is really healthy for you, and like the gym is therapy if you want to think about it, because it works. And when they study this stuff, it works as well as giving people medication. You want to know the problem with medication? Medication comes with side effects. A lot of those side effects suck. You want to know the side effects of exercise? Side effects of exercise are that, you resolved your depression and you improved your blood glucose and your HbA1c and your cholesterol, and you improved your cardiac function and it's got a whole bunch of benefits for all kinds of things besides just helping you with the anxiety and depression. And plus, it seems to be preventative against things like cancer. Like, exercise apparently has a role in, autophagy and apoptosis, which, prevents us from developing cancer later on. It prevents you, or reduces at least, reduces the risk of you developing Alzheimer's. Okay? Like, I can't believe people have to have this argument, but they do, because there's always some person who's decided that they're an expert. My BS in exercise, certainly outweighs all the people with their PhDs. Because I don't know. Because if you get a BS in exercise, I guess somehow that makes you smarter than people that have their PhD in neurobiology. It's no different than how I have to listen to people with their MS or PhD in exercise telling me about cancer. And it's like, no. Like and I respect that you have a PhD in exercise. If you want to tell me something about exercise, that's great. But then they always tell me something about nutrition and oncology. And it's like, you're not an oncologist. You're also not an RD. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not an expert in anything at all. I'll never claim to be an expert on anything. But you know what I am an expert in? Actually, I will claim to be an expert in one thing. I'm an expert in recognizing bullshit. I'm really good at recognizing bullshit. So, yeah, there you guys have it. My bullshit detector is my expertise. Okay? So whenever some jerk is out there making some claim that, glutamine will add 30 pounds of muscle to you, you're full of shit. Like exogenous ketone supplement will put 100 pounds of muscle on you. Bullshit. So I'm pretty good at bullshit, right? I am good at recognizing bullshit, and that's about it. So if I have an expertise, that's it. I know whenever someone's, trying to sell me something, because they always just so happen to sell it as a supplement, right? But yeah, that's the part that got me, was that this individual is out there telling people, oh no, the gym isn't therapy. It's not, there's no benefit, and you need to figure out something with yourself. If you have to go to the gym to feel better, something's wrong with you. And it's like, no, like a lot of people feel better going to the gym. Exercise is good for you. It's been studied. It's been documented. It's been researched. So, anyways, whatever. That's why I put this out. Hopefully this, helps someone, or maybe helps you with an argument that you get into someone. If you run across someone making the claim that the gym isn't therapy, go ahead and just remind them that there's a ton of research out there showing that, in fact, actually exercise is therapy. It has a ton of benefits for not just mood and, psychological factors, but it also improves your health. So it's very hard to be a happy person when you're not healthy. I say that as someone who is not healthy. So, if you're not healthy, the only thing you want is to be healthy. And this is not a pity party, though, because I am a happy person. I'm a happy person in spite of it. But that's something that you have to work on. You have to find other reasons to be happy. I have a very good life. Not even because my life is so great, but it's because I'm so thankful and grateful for the things that I have in my life. Maybe that's a separate video. We should talk about why gratitude is such an important thing. But like I said, Andrew Huberman, he has a whole thing on gratitude. Watch his 2-hour-long thing. It's better than anything I'm going to do in 20 minutes. If you guys like the video, like the video. If you guys have an opinion, comment below. Has exercise improved your life? It certainly has improved my life. I feel better. I like to exercise. It makes me feel better. Even when I feel shitty and I don't want to do it, if I go do it and I just get a little bit of light exercise in, I always feel better afterwards. It doesn't even matter what it is. I mean, I can hop on my Airdyne for 20 minutes and I feel better afterwards. I go for a walk. Like, I'm having a really shitty day. I'm having a really bad day. In fact, actually, today is a bad day. Today is a very bad day for me. This is the anniversary of my father's passing. It's a bad day. Take my dog for a walk. Get outside. Immediately you feel better. Like, it doesn't even take much. Like, you don't have to do something crazy. Like, I'm going to go squat 500 pounds. Take your dog outside for a walk. Run around a little bit. Throw a ball. You'll feel better. Being active makes people feel better. So, if you guys like this content, be sure to subscribe. If you guys have questions about neuro, we can dig real deep on that stuff. I'm fortunate. I had a really good graduate advisor, and he was fantastic. And I really appreciate how neuropharmacology is basically just trying to mimic the things that your brain should be doing anyways. Dopamine, serotonin, GABA, etc. These are all really cool things, actually, if you're a nerd. I'm a nerd. So, that's why I like them. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope this helps just one person. Thank you for your time.